Okay, so this piece is called Rest in Power. It's something that I wrote during COVID times when Black Lives Matter, that movement was at its peak, and I had a friend of mine from school who had moved to the US and she was also taking part in the protest. So all that was going on and the impact that it had in India and further the world is what inspired me to write this. It's called Rest in Power. Rest in power. When merit is secondary and the color of my skin comes first. How do I pray? How do I eat? How do I thirst? It's all that concerns you and you can't see my hurt. When a weapon is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear metal in my purse. Everything about me but myself is what you use to gauge my self-worth. This is not where I want to live, and I refuse to sleep in your hearse. When merit is secondary and your status trumps mine, am I not valid enough for you to make sure that I sleep fine? I thought you were here to protect, but my life's value never crossed your mind. A knee to my neck, no place to call home, left outside in this pandemic to die. When merit is secondary, and how I look is what concerns you. Do I dress like a kind? Do I smile? Do I speak like you? Was I raised different? And if my trauma is true, why is it that every time I tell my story I have to prove it to you? Do I make you that uneasy? Do I look like someone who would hurt you without a reason? Come on, man, how many times do I tell you I'm just like you? When merit is secondary and my background is what defines my future, when I'm not allowed to chase my dreams, when my ambition is none of your concern, that's when I get angry and that's when I want your system to shatter. You say you exist to maintain law and order, but your justice is not blind. It treats you soft and it hits us harder. Harder each time we speak up, harder each time we shout, harder each time we get up, harder each time we step out. When merit is secondary, you're teaching me that I am less. You're telling me that I deserve to live in this mess. You're telling me that my dreams are disposable and that you couldn't care less. All of your velvet lies patched onto your poison dress. A mistake is what you call your murder. Your pity is called politeness. You try to shut me down by screaming louder. You retaliate by saying all lives matter. And yes, all lives should matter, but all lives won't matter until Black lives matter, until persecuted lives matter, until young lives matter, until poor lives matter. All lives won't matter until each one of those lives matter. So suck it up and watch us parade, riot, revolt and rally, because we won't stop until merit